course, we're looking into the possibility of its impact, especially that Mindanao has been lagging in terms of its economy.
Well, the economy of Mindanao has been performing quite well, Ethel, no? In spite of the fact that they've been telling us that it might slow down. In 2007, when the country made a GDP growth of 7.6, Mindanao was only a little far behind at 7.2. This only goes to show that the economy in Mindanao is still quite robust. Now, when it comes to permanency in development initiative by the national government, we can understand the desire of our leaders that there should be an agency of government that will handle this, because in our system of government, which is too centralized, sometimes it's very difficult because priorities and development of one administration does not necessarily carry over to the next administration when the next administration takes over. Now, when you have a island region with 6 regional groupings inside, sometimes you need to have a development body that coordinates the activities of all the regions so that the development initiative can be synchronized, which is quite important when you have to develop an overall strategy.
Yeah, so I heard that there is this House bill also that would create a body that would look into the development for Mindanao. So I would like to know your views, sir, and were you able to attend that deliberation, I think?
There was a Congressman Dato Manong sponsored a House bill for the creation of such an authority which will oversee development for the whole of Mindanao. And we only discovered at that hearing that actually there were 4 bills which are very similar to each other. 3 were filed by congressmen from Mindanao, and another one was filed by a congressman from Quezon, Congressman Angara. So the 4 bills are very similar. So I think what Congress will be doing, they will have to rationalize the 4 bills so that it will all be consolidated into one House bill.
Yeah, having this one authority, sir, to look into Mindanao's development, how important is this, especially in planning for future Mindanao?
Well, it's very important, as I told you, because there will be continuity when it comes to development initiative. Even when we have changes in administration, this body will look at the overall benefits that the initiative will have for the whole island of Mindanao. So they will look into the interests of the different regions and try to consolidate them into one strategic initiative so that it can be a holistic approach to development in Mindanao.
Yeah, thank you so much for that. I think we will be discussing more about this authority that will be created, hopefully in Mindanao, to look into the possibility of sustaining economic development for Mindanao. When we get back to you after this few reminders, please stay with us. Welcome back. You're still with me, Ethel Cantor Constantino, for Talk Mindanao at the Apple View Hotel of Davao. For our Mindanao milestone this episode, Talk Mindanao was able to get up close with the debating team of the Mindanao State University in Iligan, or the MSU-IIT, who recently battled the wits on ANC's Frankahan debates.
On the issue, ladies and gentlemen, of whether or not we should actually mandate the government...
In this mock debate, the all-girl trio of Ray, Mara, and Ara fiercely delivered these winning arguments which clinched them a seat in the semifinals of Frankahan, a popular debate show on ANC, the only team in Mindanao to do so. What may come as a little surprise, though, is that these girls do not come from universities usually famous for topping these kinds of talk fest. Ray, Mara, and Ara are members of the newly revived debating team of the Mindanao State University in Iligan City.
We started training training, and we've participated in a lot of competitions. We joined the National Debating Championship. We've participated in the Philippine Intercollegiate Debate Championship. And then based from that, that's where the ABS-CBN or ANC discovered our team. So that's why they included our team in the competition.
In an interview with Talk Mindanao, the girls reveal their experiences on the debates and their thoughts on being a student debater from Mindanao.
It's a series of debates. Parang first they choose the top 16 and then the top 8 and then the top 4 before they go to the finals. We were competing for the top 8 in that round, and then this time when we go to February 25, that's for the top 4 teams in the country.
It so happened lang that we are up against one of the best teams in the country. So
Top
it was
2, it's UP Diliman, and then we were like underdog.
and UST is top 5.
But we're like, the Mindanao block is really gaining grounds in the debate community, and we're proud to be in that block.
It's really liberating, like to think we, not just as Mindanaoans, we from IIT, like there are schools from Mindanao that are famous, like Ateneo de Davao, Ateneo de Zamboanga, but from IIT, I think it's quite a start.
Proving to be someone from Mindanao was really good, not just as an individual, but also even in debate, because most of our arguments or examples are based on Mindanao.
Yes,
because not to but people in the zone don't really have a real ground what the war is all about, what the conflict is all about poverty, and we feel that because we're in Mindanao.
During the 2 rounds, we were applauded for actually bringing the world to the ground, like telling the people this is reality, this is what's happening, because they can't see what's happening in Mindanao, like they just see it on televisions, but they can't actually relate. And we told them what's in Mindanao, and I think that's a factor why we actually did win.
Right now we're very happy that a lot of colleges, for example, are asking us to train them, even if we don't really have enough time to be able to help them out, but we do our best. And then we also organize parang citywide inter-high school competitions as well as college-wide competitions.
Because of their achievement, the MSU IIT administration showed its support particularly in providing benefits to the student debaters.
Recently, the administration recognized the effort of the students and the coaches. So they've approved our proposal to convert this society into a varsity with privileges to students. So the students are enjoying free tuition fee and monthly stipend starting this semester.
And it makes us very proud. It makes the community realize that we are a university not only for science and technology, but for some other disciplines. That's why they are worth supporting.
With their passion not only for debating but also in contributing to their school and community, the team of Ray, Ara, and Mara, together with the rest of their co-debaters are, as they say, changing the world one debate at a time. With the recent achievement of the debating team for MSU IIT, a lot of attention has been turned to their alma mater, an academic institution that has been quietly reaping honors that Mindanaoans can be truly proud of. Unknown to many, MSU IIT was ranked number 6 in the top-performing colleges and universities in the entire country by the Commission of Higher Education. It has been named by CHED as a Center for Excellence in Mathematics and Chemistry, Center for Development in Physics and Biology, as well as its engineering courses, among other citations and recognition. These honors are well-deserved as the institution boasts of a distinguished faculty and stringent academic process that ensure only the best students in this region. MSU IIT is also known for being a center for excellence in the field of information and communications technology, with their faculty and students also reaping major awards in various ICT-related skills. DOST has named the school as an ICT learning hub for Northern Mindanao and a virtual center for technology innovation in microelectronics. It has also partnered with the National Computer Center as a training arm in Northern Mindanao.
Talking about MSU IIT and its role in Mindanao, for sure, we hope we are contributing what is expected of us, producing the professional and technical manpower for development of Mindanao. All these efforts definitely would make MSU IIT very relevant to the economic development in Mindanao, and continuously we are hoping we can be a very potent force for development.
With these various awards and recognition, coupled with the competence shown by its students, the MSU IIT is truly an emblem of Mindanaoan excellence.
find out as we bring you the second part of Talk Mindanao's Iligan Escapade featuring some of the city's waterfalls.
The Maria Cristina Falls is known for its contribution to tourism and industry in the province of Lanao del Norte and Mindanao in general. It's no wonder that it became the emblem of the official seal of Iligan, which was consequently labeled as the city of majestic waterfalls. This tag, however, comes more from the fact that Iligan is surrounded by an abundance of waterfalls. In fact, 23 of these wonders of nature are found in the outskirts of the city. Talk Mindanao visited some of these lesser-known falls, starting with the Tinago Falls. The falls got its name literally from the word tago, which means hidden, with its location marked between ravines that are left almost untouched. Going to Tinago is a real adventure because you have to trek hundreds of steps into stairs of rock formation. In Barangay Buruon, an 11-kilometer drive from the city, the Mimbalot Falls is found. This 90 feet tall and 18 feet wide waterfalls carries fresh, cool waters rushing down into waterbeds, forming water pools around the area. Mimbalot is a good picnic ground because of its natural environment with surrounding trees that add to its beauty. In Barangay Bonbonon, north of Iligan, lies the Dujongan Falls, also known as Abaga Falls. The word Abaga is vernacular for shoulder. The falls looks like a human body with a huge stone resembling a head and the falling waters on its sides resembling its shoulders. Trekkers and adventurers who like to have a one with nature experience often visit this place. Other waterfalls of Iligan are the Limunsudan Falls, which is believed to be the highest waterfall in Asia, and the Dalipuga Falls, located in Calubihon, Dalipuga. For those who want to experience the coolness of natural spring water just within reach, the Timuga Water Spring Resort is the best place to visit. It is a favorite vacation spot for tourists and visitors, especially during summer because of its accessibility and affordable cottages for overnight stays. With its majestic waterfalls just waiting to be explored and enjoyed, going to Iligan is indeed a worthwhile and a relaxing experience.
Welcome back to Talk Mindanao from the Appleview Hotel here in Davao City. I'm Ethel Constantino, and of course we still have with us the chairperson of Mindanao Business Council, Mr. Vicente Lau. And a while ago we were discussing about the possibility of creating a body to look into the Mindanao economy. And of course, Mr. Vic Lau, for his final message, would like to say something. Of course, you can also mention some of the initiatives by the MINBUSI.
Well, as we have been telling in the business sector that the regulations that we have nowadays are too centralized, so that short of a federal form of government, we really need somebody to look into the development initiative on an island-wide basis. Somebody who will be coordinating all the development initiatives of the different regions and look at the interests of these regions when they deal with the central office in Manila. A lot of the problems that we are facing nowadays is because a lot of the line agencies that are supposed to be making the decisions for initiatives in Mindanao will just make decisions without consultations with people in Mindanao. So this is really the main problem why we need this kind of a super body. However, this super body has to be also clothed with the proper authority. It should not only be having governmental functions, it should also have corporate power so that it can initiate projects if necessary, so that these projects can take off and ultimately can benefits the island's inhabitants. Now, the Mindanao Business Council, we have a couple of projects which we are bringing down to the levels of the region. We have the Mindanao Investment Conference. We have the Coconut Summit, which will be holding very soon.
Yeah.
And we have the Mining Summit, which we are holding once a year. These congresses and summits are addressing the different problems of the industry which are doing business in Mindanao.
Yeah, so our televiewers for Talk Mindanao will be updated on the dates and of course the venue for those events. Thank you so much, Sir Vic Lau, for gracing today's episode of Talk Mindanao. We're looking forward for another episode with you, and I hope our viewers learned a thing or two for today's episode. Talk Mindanao is a joint initiative of the Mindanao Economic Development Council in partnership with the Mindanao Business Council. This episode is made possible through the support of the Growth with Equity in Mindanao, or GEM program. We would like to thank our partners for today's episode of Talk Mindanao. Thank you so much to Dr. Roel Toledo of the Act for Peace program, to the local government of the Municipality of Munay, Municipal Health Office, Municipal Social Welfare Development Office, Office of the Municipal Mayor, and of course, to the people of Munay. Thank you so much. The local government of Iligan, particularly the City Tourism Office, with its head, Miss Agnes Clerigo, Pat Noel, and Rene Pernia, thank you. MSU IIT, its faculty and staff, particularly the Chancellor, Mr. Marcelo Salazar, thank you so much, sir. Mr. Darwin Manubag and the debating team of MSU IIT, and to Miss Angeli Azconia, thank you so much. Thank you also to our sponsors, the Appleview Hotel of Davao, Samsung Concept Shop by Metro Plaza, and Rene of the Jovet Pichon Salon. Once again, I am Ethel Cantor Constantino. Until next week, and as we close Talk Mindanao, speak up Mindanao.